Bharat Forge and French firm Liebherr Aerospace have inaugurated a cutting-edge facility in Pune to produce aircraft landing gear components. Maharashtra-based Sunita Tools has signed a memorandum of understanding with the US partner to jointly bid on upcoming artillery shell contracts in the United States, aiming to expand their presence in the global defense market. Iran has allowed Indian flagged tankers to pass through the Strait of Hormuz after diplomatic efforts. Bengaluru-based Saubha Aerial Systems has developed India's first autonomous parachute deployment trigger for drones called Mayday. Bengaluru-based Aerospace is developing Air Genesis, India's first single-seater electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. Tata Advanced Systems will use Chennai-based Ramco's software to digitally manage its C-130J MRO facility, streamlining maintenance, logistics, and operations for the Indian Air Force's 12 aircraft. India is considering local production of Israel's Crystal Maze-2, also known as Rock's missile. After testing it on a Su-30, India is pursuing a technology transfer deal for producing it domestically. The Indian Air Force is eyeing about 200 units with local production, boosting standoff strike capabilities and indigenous defense manufacturing. After facing a testing infrastructure gap, planners are now considering the Andaman and Nicobar region for long-distance flight tests of long-range attack drones with ranges over 1,000 kilometers, allowing full validation of range, navigation, guidance, and accuracy. Kalam Labs is developing a supersonic near-space strike vehicle concept that will fly around Mach 2.5 at altitudes up to 36 kilometers, striking targets over 800 kilometers away. It will use ramjet propulsion, accelerating beyond Mach 3 during the terminal phase. This concept would enable India to strike long-range targets from above most conventional defenses. The DRDO is developing a lighter shoulder-fired version of its very short-range air defense system. The current tripod system weighs about 40 kilograms. However, the new shoulder-fired version aims for 15 to 18 kilograms while retaining a 6 kilometers range. It will enhance infantry mobility and quick response air defense, especially in challenging terrain. Garuda Aerospace has partnered with Airbus Helicopters to acquire up to 18 Flexrotor drones for missions like infrastructure inspection, disaster response, and search and rescue. With over 5,000 drones built and 1 million flight hours, this deal adds 14-hour endurance drone that can be deployed in 30 minutes even in remote areas. The Tribune has reported that the 7th February Tejas incident, where the aircraft veered off the runway, was caused by a software glitch in the onboard computer. After exhaustive checks on all 35 Tejas Mark I jets, no mechanical or metallurgical issues were found. A new software developed by Hindustan Aeronautics is now being tested. With India considering the procurement of 60 Su-57M fighter jets as an interim capability until the AMC arrives by 2035, India is seeking a weapons package that will include the 40 km range R-74M2 infrared missile for short range, the 200 km range R-77M Astra series missiles, the 400 km range R-37M hypersonic air-to-air missile, the 400 km KH-69 stealth cruise missile, the 245 km KH-58 anti-radiation missile, and a 500 km range mini Kinzhal variant for internal high-speed strikes. Today's top 3 comments.